Hello, I am Linda Willow Roberts from the I'm a Manifestor Facebook page. Instagram is roberts.linda, and you can find my website at lindawillowroberts.com.au. What I thought I'd like to do today is to come on, have a look at what energy we're dealing with this week, but pull an I am a Manifestor magical oracle card for each astrology sign. So I thought that that would give us a little bit more in-depth, and I wanted to do it live. I haven't done a live for such a long time. So the I'm a Manifestor magical oracle cards are available on my website at lindawillowroberts.com.au, or you can go to the White Light Publishing page. You can also purchase my book, 7/8 of Me, A Tale of a Spiritual Adventurer. And don't forget, if you need to email me because you would like the beautiful new spiritual discovery journey, you can email me at willowswayoflife@live.com.au. So let's get started. So the first card we're going to pick this week is, I'm putting the intent out to Spirit, and I'm going to ask Spirit to pull a card for Aquarius so that we can see how Aquarius is manifesting this week, how they're navigating, what we need to work on. So let's have a look, and a little bit of fun just for a Monday here in Australia, and it's a beautiful day. Everybody's heart's open, totally open and receptive to the abundance of the universe. So let's have a look. Aquarius, what's the card that you're going to get? Aquarius, you've got the Foundation card. So that's a really good card to get for the week starting the 9th of November. So Foundation for you, Aquarian, you're independent, you're an air sign, but at the moment, make sure that your foundation is on solid ground. So make sure that you're working on what it is that you want to build on for this week. Hi, Karen. So Aquarius, this is your foundation. Work on your foundation this week. Make sure it's solid. Make sure everything that you're doing is what you want to bring in. It's all about you settling and really making a really solid, concrete foundation, and pick what you're doing. And make sure at any given point you're saying, how does this make me feel? Is this situation, is this what's going to bring me a solid foundation to move through into the future? So Pisces, let's have a look. What have we got card for Pisces? So I'm doing each astrology sign for this week using the I'm a Manifestor magical oracle cards. So let's have a look. Pisces, what do you need to work with this week? Pisces, children. The children's card came up for you. I love the children card. It's about being playful, being happy, looking at things through new eyes, being that unique person and being okay with it, and nurturing your passions. So when children look at something, they look at it with gratefulness and through new eyes, and can see, something beautiful that sometimes we miss. So maybe slow it down, Pisces, this week. You're very gentle, and just start seeing through children's eyes the beauty that's around you. So Aries, what have we got for you this week, Aries? Let's have a look. So Aries, what sign are you going to work with this week? What manifesting sign have you got? The White Witch, Aries. The White Witch is there. I've just been watching on Stan the White Queen, but here's the White Witch. So how do you manifest with that? Aries, make sure that everything that's around you is manifesting for your highest good. Being a White Witch or being a witch, this is what I look at it like. I'm connected to everything. Every living thing, the elements, the oils, the smells, all the senses. That's what being a witch is all about. It's Aries, it's about making sure that you're using all your senses and that it is joyful and peaceful and beautiful what's around you. So make sure the oils and the crystals and your altar. No, Libra hasn't been done yet, Sarah. All of the things that's around you are benefiting and purposeful, so that you can manifest with those things, with the smells and the candles and the flowers and the crystals. Make sure, because you've got the White Witch card, Aries, that you're having things that are around you that are going to mirror what you want to come back in. There's no point in having a very relaxing oil around if you're trying to motivate yourself and start the momentum. You're better off having an oil and crystals around that actually create that. So have a look at that anyway. Next is Taurus. Taurus, what do we have for you this week? Let's have a look, Taurus. Taurus, what do you think that you're manifesting with this week? Let's have a look. And I think, Taurus, you're going to have an okay week. This is feelings. This is the feelings card, Taurus. So this is saying how you manifest with the feelings card is making sure that your feelings that you have now are aligned with what you're bringing in. Now, remember, the universe mirrors you. So the feelings that you want to have is what we manifest for. We don't manifest for a person, place, or thing. We manifest by our feelings and what we want to bring in. So make sure that you are, Taurus, that you're matching the feelings. So if you want to feel exhilarated and adventurous, then go on an adventure. Walk somewhere different. It doesn't need to cost you money. Just go somewhere different. Do something different, you know. And it will just shift. Just tweaking it a little bit shifts your frequency and your vibration, and then you start bringing in those sorts of feelings, Taurus. So I hope that helps you. Next is Gemini. Gemini, what do you work? Oh, I dropped them all. I'll be back in a sec. I knew that was going to happen. Geminis, I think I'm going to pick up the 2 that dropped. I won't be a moment. Oh, 3. Gemini, this is what I've got for you. Okay, so the first card that dropped out was Sacred Symbols. So Gemini, have a look at the signs around you. They're there. Just make sure that you're seeing them. Closed door came up too, Gemini. So there's nothing wrong with the closed door card. I quite like it. That means if it's closed, there's something better coming towards you. There's a wolf on the door, so it just makes you be more aware of that and discover and learn from why the door is closed, why it closed for you. Don't try and force a closed door. Okay, so Gemini, that's what you got. Cancer, let's have a look. The imaginative Cancer. Let's have it. Are you a Cancerian? Let's have a look. What have you got this week? Trust. So trust that everything is working out for your highest good. Cancer. Look, she's on a flying carpet. There's a train there, and there's Archangel Nathaniel up in the right corner. And Nathaniel, when you call in Archangel Nathaniel, he will burn away everything that's not for your highest good. But the trusting part, Cancer, is Spirit wants you to trust them and see the synchronicities and the magic in the ordinary and move through that. So when we're on the spiritual train, it flows. It's easy. We go from one synchronicity, one message, one thing to the next. But when we're not on the spiritual train, we're not on a magic carpet ride. It just feels like it's not in the flow. So Cancer, trust, get back onto the spiritual, trusting and flowing. So I hope that helps you. Who have we got next? Leo. I'm a Leo with a Sag moon. So I'm fire. So let's have a look, Leo. What can we bring up for you? What do we need to know, Leo, that we're working with this week? Let's have a look. Our health, there we go. The health card has come up. So Leos, be mindful of what you're putting into your body. Make sure that you are holistically looking after your health, mind, body and soul. So make sure that your mind is clear. You're giving your mind some time to be still. Otherwise our souls get tired. And to make sure that we're nurturing ourselves and looking after, there's movement in our bodies, there's the rest, it's a balanced. And make sure that you're hydrating enough. So Leos, look after yourself. But, you know, this time of year, I think us Leos start to get moving anyway. We want to start, the sun's out in the southern hemisphere. We're in spring, we're going into summer. So Leos love the sun. So if you need to go out and get more sun, do that, because that really will pick up your energy. Okay, the loyal, hardworking Virgos are next. Let's have a look. What does Virgos need to know? What are you balancing with? I feel like balance is you're balancing maybe questions at the moment, Virgos. Let's have a look. What have we got for you? Free will. Look, there's 2 choices on there. And I just said, Virgos, I feel like you're balancing. So this has got 2 roads on it. One's spirit and it's lit up, and spirit's got the hand out. The other one's a little bit darker. So Virgos, you might have a choice. But remember, free will. Partner with spirit. Ask spirit, okay, show me some signs. Which direction do I need to go? I'd like the decision to be for my highest good, this or something better. And just remove the control of what you think the outcome should look like. And really, Virgos, we shouldn't be thinking about an outcome. It really is, how does this make me feel now? But make sure that you're using your free will, you're asking for help, and that you're trusting that. So I sort of felt the duality then. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio, what do you need to know, and how are you manifesting this week for the 9th of November? And remember, I'm using I'm a Manifestor Magical Oracle cards, and they're available at White Light Publishing, and they're also available on my website, which is lindawillowroberts.com.au. Let's have a look, Scorpio. What do you need to know? I feel like, Scorpio, that at the moment you're just looking at everything through rose-coloured glasses, and that you're thinking that, you know, anything is possible, which is really good. But at some point you need to be connecting to spirit and going, okay, what is it that you need me to do, spirit, for my highest good again? Okay, Scorpio, what do you get? Let's have a look. The new moon, new ideas. This is all about, now remember, when it's a new moon card, I think the new moon's about the 15th of November. But the new moon is dark and it's still, but it's ideas and inspirations. It's when things start coming into your thought, this is what I might like to do. It's not when we start something new. A new moon isn't a good moon to start something, but it's when we get the ideas and the inspiration. And if you start writing them down, Scorpio, you'll start creating an opening for you to be moving forward when those things come up. So at least if you write down your ideas and your inspirations this week, then you can actually start to say to spirit, hey, this is the feelings that I want to have. This might be something, and this might make me feel like this. So just see how you go with that. Okay, let's have a look. Sagittarius. So I've got a Sag moon. So I'm going to listen to this too, because I have got my astrological sign is Leo, and I'm Leo rising, plus I've got a Sag moon. So I look at all 3, but it's easy for me because I can look at Leo because I'm Leo, but I also will look at the Sagittarius card and see how that's going to affect me as well. So don't just look at just your astrology sign, have a look at your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. And it's also really handy to have a look at where you were born, where the moon was. You can get moon calendars that are on Google, and you can find out where you were born in, excuse me, where the moon was in its cycle. And so then when you know that, you can actually start to feel something change within you every time that time of the month comes around in that cycle of the moon cycle. You can actually feel it and go, this is a good feeling, this is when I'm going to be manifesting. And then other times it can be, this is when I get my ideas from. So you can actually start monitoring and recording, I suppose, how you feel in the moon. So have a look at what the moon was doing, where it was in its cycle when you were born. Okay, Sagittarius, let's go. I just dropped one. I'm picking it up. And we're going to take that as a Sag card. Releasing Sagittarius. This is a perfect time to release, let go, purge. You know, the best thing that I ever did when I started releasing stuff to make way for the new quite a few years ago was I did a big release, a big purge. And people say to me, where do you start? I started right back at the last time that I was the happiest. And then I moved forward from that, and I would write it. Actually, I've actually written my step program in 7/8 of me. You can just see that, the book that I've released. It's in the journal, the self-discovery journal, and you can email me at willowswayoflife@live.com.au. but you can write it and release it. So Sagittarius, this is the time. The more you release, the more you let go, the more of unforgiveness and the blocks and the patterns. At this point in time for this week, 9th of November, Sagittarius, this is when it's going to really shift for you, and it's going to make a difference. So if you can do that, that would be wonderful. So release, release, release. Okay, and lucky last is Capricorn. So let's have a look. What does Capricorn need to know this week to manifest with? Let's have a look. Capricorn, very traditional. Feng Shui, there you go. The Feng Shui card came up. Now, the Feng Shui, how you manifest with that Capricorn is you have a look at the flow in your home. That's the first thing that you do. Is it flowing? Have you decluttered? Is there a balance of chi? Is it yin and yang? Balance of male and feminine energies? Have you opened the doors and windows and let the fresh air come in so that the stale air can move? So it's all about placement. It's about the elements, you know, north, south, east, west. You can, Capricorn, you can look up your KUA number, which is KUA, which will tell you. You can get that on the Google calculator, put in KUA number, and it will calculate your best direction. So it's all about placement and where you put everything. So I hope that's helped you. I hope that each sign has got something out of these cards this week. I wanted to do that, make it a little bit personable so that we can actually have a look at our sun sign, our rising and our moon, and how this week and manifesting in this week, the energy affects you. So don't forget, you can purchase the I'm a Manifestor Magical Oracle cards at Willow's Way of Life, at lindawillowroberts.com.au or White Light Publishing. You can get 7/8 of Me, A Tale of a Spiritual Adventurer, which is my book. And also out now is the Spiritual Discovery Journal, and it is absolutely beautiful. It has got 12 different spiritual leaders, all have 30 days each, all different modalities, and it's just the best journal that I've seen around, and it feels beautiful, and it's an A4 size. And oh, there's me. I've opened up to me. So if you can see that, there I am, and I'm teaching you how to be a magical magnet manifester. So you can email me at willowswayoflife@live.com.au if you're interested in that. So I hope that's helped you. And let's get manifesting, okay? It's a beautiful energy at the moment. All very welcome. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Deanne, Rona, Sue, Teresa, everybody that's popped on to say hello. Thank you very much. And I hope your star sign resonated with you. So this is Linda Willow Roberts. Bye. Thank you.